Hey, Virgo, what's up, babe? What it do, boo? And welcome to your August 2020 reading. This is going to be a love reading this month. I hope you enjoy. Let me go ahead and close the viewfinder so I don't stare at myself the whole time. So yes, this month we're going to focus on love. Just take a second. I've been doing a lot of grounding this morning. Virgo. I'm going to use a slightly different format for you guys today. Fairly new. I took somebody else's format and I just shifted it a bit. Actually, her name is Queen of Cups Tarot. I originally got this spread from her, and I found it to be, for myself, just a little bit more complicated than it needed to be. This is what just fell out for you guys, Virgo. Let me go ahead and set my timer. I found the way that she did it. She's a super advanced reader, though, so let me just say that. She's here on YouTube. I found her spread to be just a little bit much for me, but for her it's beautiful. So I adjusted it a bit. I'm gonna put this back in and let's get into it, Virgo. These are your monthly readings, love readings for the month of August 2020, or for whenever you find it, okay? Love. Virgo love. Virgo love readings, please. Okay, so you got one card that came out upright to start with, and it's the one that comes in the center. This is the High Priestess card you guys got right down the center. The High Priestess card is a card about, well, first of all, it's a good card to get in the center. It's a good card to come upright, and it's a great card because it's the only major arcana card that showed up for you right away. So kind of what that tells me, within your relationships, or within your love connections or soulmated connections. So these readings are about, I'm calling them love readings, but it's really about the main person in your life or the main situation in your life that has you focusing on love. So that could even have to do with, you know, things within career, but there's special situations within career. There's situations in which you feel like perhaps somebody within that your line of work is like kind of, you guys have like a special connection. So these could be happening in the workplace, or these could be more personal, okay? But it's somebody that you feel really special. You have special feelings for, a love connection for, okay? So within this situation, Spirit is telling you and reminding you to use your intuition. You are probably somebody who's very powerful. You have at this time the ability to be, well, you've got psychic and intuition on your side. Psychic abilities and intuition on your side. Okay, to get her down the center and upright is fabulous, okay? Feels like there's a situation. Why are they all reversed? Maybe it's that you're not using your feelings enough with this situation. Maybe you're a little bit too in your head. But we got the Three of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So to start off, this is like a very fruitful situation. But why are they reversed? I just feel like big time, you're getting big messages, you're getting symbols, you're getting synchronicities, you're getting, something's coming to you. And it, I think you're noticing them. You may not be seeing how abundant and fruitful this situation actually is. We have I'm looking at these cards here, and you have a situation that, if done properly, it's something that's being built from the ground up, which is really good. It's something that's being slowly built. That's going to be very prosperous and enduring in the long term. Okay? It does feel very passionate. It feels like something you'll feel really proud of, and you'll be blessed with a lot of clarity. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is a lot of reversals. But when I get a lot of reversals with really bright cards, kind of what that tells me is that's still the situation. So you still have all this potential and brightness on deck for you. I feel like it's still happening. But there is a piece there that you're not quite seeing, you're not quite listening to. Okay? This is building solid foundations, and this is also solid foundations. This is the only knight out of all the knights in the deck that comes in sturdy and steady. All his hooves, all four hooves, are planted on the ground. Okay? Followed by the page and the ace. The page, look how he looks at his wand so lovingly with such pride. Okay? So this is something very passionate and creative in the works, following along with this clarity of mind and spirit coming in and helping you. So let's get some more information regarding this situation for Virgo, please. Why all the reversals, please, for Virgo? Why all the reversals? Why all the reversals? Is there something that needs to be let go of or surrendered? Let me use this. I love it when this happens. Is there something that needs... What is it that they're not quite... What's the hang up, okay? What's the hang up, Virgo? What's the hang up? What are all the reversals about with such bright cards? For this love reading, August 2024, Virgo, please, what are all the reversals about? What are all the reversals about? Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, like this high priestess, very centered down the center, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so some grounding needs to happen, which now that I'm looking at it makes a lot of sense. Grounding, pentacles. These are the only pentacles that come in this gray and black. They're they're the color of the ground. They remind me of the ground. Okay, all the other pentacles are yellow. So you're needing to do some grounding work right now. This knight is very grounded. Look how this page stands on the dirt. Okay, so you're feeling blocked or frustrated right now, and so they're telling you to get grounded so that you can proceed with more confidence. And that clarity really helps us move forward. The clarity that comes through being connected to the earth. That's right, Virgo, you are an earth sign. There we go. Let's go ahead and keep pulling. Wow. Okay, you guys got really bright cards. Okay, look. They want you, there's something that you may be waiting for. Okay, there's something that maybe you're feeling some stress about, a block about, this frustration that you're waiting to come in. Maybe it's this new, maybe you're waiting for some new kind of love relationship to come in. Because pages are development, so something in the development process. Maybe you're not seeing it yet. Okay. Spirit wants to remind you, whenever you're trying to manifest something, or want something to come in your life, it's really important to expect it as though it's coming, not hope for it as though it maybe won't come. You know, you want to be in the kind of energetic space of expectation. So doing a lot of that kind of work. Look, you got thoughts, which is something that would come up for sure if you're feeling a lot of frustration. Frustration is rooted in our thoughts and how we think, followed by the mature woman, which comes right down the center underneath this high priestess. Look at these. Lots of blue. I mean, they come right on top of each other. So it tells me we're in sync. We're in flow. The reading's like very flowy right now. The cards are really trying to work for you. Now, if it is a mature woman that you're seeking, or if you are the mature woman seeking something that you're expecting, it's going to be important that you take this time to really delve deep and to even probably have a little bit of solitude and quiet, and to take care of yourself, and to maybe even do some work that's a little bit difficult, like journaling about, I don't know, whatever it is that you're working on, that you are wishing for, hoping for, or trying to manifest. If that's love, you might want to delve into areas of your life that the more painful areas when it comes to journaling and writing and doing healing work, because really magical things can happen when we delve deep and do some of that work. Writing, I have a hesitation to writing. I used to journal every day when I was a kid, and then I went through a relationship where the person started reading my journals, and I just after that period of my life, I stopped. The joy for journaling kind of has died down, and I'm really trying to get back in it. And what I found is that really magical things can happen when we write. Okay, you've got to finish this row. You've got the Messenger card. So this talks about expectation, to expect something great coming in. This is really magical. This card is magical, okay? It's the number 1 card of this deck. So expectation, some kind of information is coming in for you for the month of August. So be in expectation mode and enjoy it, okay? So this part of the spread was about your energy within this love situation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do another row here that's going to focus more on their energy, whoever they may be for you, okay? Virgo. One more shuffle. Okay, for Virgo's partner, please. Virgo's partner, please. Or Virgo's, whoever they got their eye on, the other person in this situation. For Virgo, please. Other person for Virgo, please. This other person may have they seem to have an outlook here that feels kind of sad and kind of pessimistic, okay? I feel like maybe even this person was married before. Maybe you were married to this person. Maybe you wanted to be married to this person. Maybe you guys did want to get married. Maybe you were married. But there's a theme here for this person about commitment and loss, okay? So the first card that they got is the reverse Ace of Pentacles, which tells me they're feeling kind of blocked and not deserving of fulfillment, okay? So it's a pentacle, though. So pentacles are traditionally finances, okay, or career. But since it's a love reading, it would be anything that we feel would fulfill us, anything of the earth that would fulfill us, and relationships fall under that category. It's followed by an upright Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is the development. He's another development character, okay? He's also an earth sign. So it seems as though for this other person, there was something in the beginning phases, something that produced a commitment of some sort, followed by the Five of Cups, which is loss and heartache, pessimism, followed by another Five of Swords, which is like treachery, feeling taken advantage of, somebody winning at the expense of others, just really like yucky energy. So maybe perhaps what it is that you have this kind of ability to see this situation really clearly, and you can see the potential and the sturdiness and the passion that's possible here, okay? But this other person has this kind of different outlook that may be making it hard for them to see the situation the way that you do, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some of these. Yeah. For Virgo, please. Virgo, other person in the situation. Okay, what's that? Message. Yeah, okay. You ended off on a message and they began on a message. So there's let's see what else comes out, but there's a situation here for sure where some information is meant to come in. Courtship, high honor, a risk. Okay. Okay, so here we have, from their standpoint, okay, so I feel like they are beginning to see in the month of August how this situation for them could be very beneficial. It could be really fulfilling and yummy and juicy, but they feel highly like it's a big risk, and they kind of are, like I said, stuck in this, like, you got the dice followed by poverty. So they really are somebody that is stuck in this like old mentality for sure. So despite it being something that they can clearly see is very honorable, look, you guys, you got the High Priestess followed by mature woman, followed by the commitment card, followed by high honor, showing me the core of the situation is something really great. Yet for them, in their perspective, they're finding it to be a major, like a big risk. Okay, they're scared. They're scared. What is it that Virgo's partner or the person they have their eye on, or significant other or ex, whoever this is for Virgo, what is it that their other needs to release? There we go. Surrender, procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay? So for them, there's some aspect to the relationship that they need to stop stalling. Okay? Let's check the bottoms of the deck. Okay? Came reversed. Four of Swords upright. Talks about meditation, contemplation, going within, taking the time to take care of yourself, to quiet the mind, slow down the chatter, stop letting so many people weigh in on the decision. How can I describe what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing? Like a teapot, right? We put it on the stove being our idea, and the stove, as it heats up, our idea, being our idea, heating up, getting bigger and bigger, the idea growing and growing. But we have this contained pot that gets increasingly hotter and hotter and hotter until it reaches a climax. The pot being the manifestation or the progression of the thought turning into manifestation. If we don't contain some of those wishes, or contain, other words for contain, hold back, or keep to ourselves, if we just spew it everywhere and let everybody know what we're trying to do, sometimes what that can do is it puts a leak in our dreams. It puts a leak in whatever we're trying to achieve. So sometimes when we're really trying to do something magical and beautiful, it's important to keep it in. Keep it in. If you need to seep it out, especially if you working on it for a long time and you haven't seen any progress, or you feel like you make a little progress and then it goes back, and then you make a little more and it goes back. You might want to try this method of keeping it really to yourself. And if it's hard for you to do that, then you need to be writing, because that's a good way to be able to express yourself without releasing too much of that energy, okay? Child. Okay, so either this there is a child involved, or this is something that's like in the childlike phase. It's still really new, something you're still really working on. It's early. Think little, like a child, okay? Okay, so let's move on to a different part of the reading for Virgo. Virgo, please. Girl, just dropped the whole thing. Sorry, y'all. Shit happens. All right, let's see where we want to go now. Lord. Goodness, okay. Virgo, please. Virgo love, please. Virgo love. Maybe this working on something new and that child card is that maybe you've been in a relationship with this person and you've been committed, but that child popping up there at the end may be that perhaps maybe somebody wants a child and you're working on your partner, trying to get them to come around to seeing things the way you see it, or vice versa, or they're working on you. And there's some sort of past lack mentality that's causing you or your partner to not want to move forward and have kids. Okay? Oh, look. Yeah. It's like a new baby, right? You hold it up, and this is development. It's you holding it up and looking at it almost, okay? So let me pull a few cards. What other information about this relationship can we get for Virgo, please? Let's take those two. Okay. So what is this talking about? Let's see. Okay, so either you or your partner, you or this other person has had a situation, I feel like, with somebody, King of Cups. King of Cups energy is a water sign person, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Either this is in your past or their past. Okay, something that came in swiftly. Okay, something that really came in like kind of cut through. Maybe you thought it was true love and it wasn't, because look, it ends up like this Nine of Swords energy. This is sleeplessness and depression and anxiety, nightmares and insomnia. The other traits of this King of Cups guy is he's somebody who in his strength is somebody really grounded and emotionally mature, and somebody really wise and flexible. In his shadow, he would be somebody very emotionally immature, somebody emotionally detached, perhaps, or somebody very rageful, overly emotional, maybe even like kind of cries a lot, or just a major imbalance in their emotions in their shadow. That's how they'd be, okay? Let's get cards for Virgo. 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 Just one card, please, for Virgo. There we go. Flew out. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, you know, whether this is in flow with the rest of the reading or not, but there's some aspect of yourself that needs to be taken back. Let's see if we can get some more information about what exactly needs to be freed. What needs to be freed for Virgo? Oh, that was pretty. It was a little scary. I thought they were all going to fly on the floor. What needs to... Shit, Virgo. What needs to be freed for Virgo? I'm just going to pull one card. What needs to be freed for Virgo? What aspect of their life needs to be freed? What needs to be let go of? What needs... You know what? I'm going to use this instead. Oops, I think I turned these all the wrong way. I'm going to use this instead. What needs to be freed? Use the surrender cards again for you, Virgo. What do they need to free for Virgo? What do they need to free? What does Virgo need to free? What do they need to release or let go of, please? Release or let go of, please, for Virgo. Release or let go of, please, for Virgo. Release or let go of, please, for Virgo. Let me split. There we go. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with yourself and with others, okay? So can't be so rigid. Can't be so rigid. I mean, I feel like all the signs can be kind of rigid. Yeah, everyone can be a little stubborn. Where's my timer? Let's go ahead and pull you 3 more cards to finish you off, Virgo. Thank you for joining me. Remember, if you're looking for a way to give back, a subscription would be great. Hit that subscribe button. Like my videos and share them is really the biggest thing that you can really do for me, is share the videos that you find useful for yourself. Really help me to help build my channel. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm a single mom out here just trying to make a dream come true and trying to make a life for myself. So energy for energy. I appreciate you, and I know you appreciate me too as well. So thank you. Let's pull 3 more cards for Virgo and wrap it up. Virgo, please. Virgo. 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 I always got that little frog in the morning. You got the 4 of Swords again. So when we get repeat... Sorry, Virgo. See, I went over in time. I was just having too much fun. But basically, you have to learn to release control, because if you hang on, this is like a hoarding card. You hang on too tight, you kind of generate that lack mentality. We have Seven of Pentacles, which really shows you are very fruitful and abundant at this time, and like really greatness is being built at this time with this person, but you have to kind of release control. Okay, Virgo, I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you for joining me for this month's reading. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if some of the messages resonated for you. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.